So in this video, I want to share with you this trucking scheduler that I built. So I saw this on my website. If you're interested, check out the link in the description. So the nice thing about the scheduler is it has an add load feature where you input the data into a form and it automatically input that data into this table here. So if you purchase this item, you get two tabs. So the first tab here, data setup, is where you can list all of your driver name and then also the brokers that you work with, and these driver name and broker name will be part of the drop down menu on the scheduler here. So you can just type in the data manually, or what you can do is click here on the add new load, and all of these fields up here would be required. So for example, you can input all these data, and the nice thing about it is every time you add this load will always be put at the very top. So let's do, for example, an example of this. So let's say we'll do one for today, and then we can select any driver. We'll do John Smith. The status will be booked. So as you can see, when it's booked, the status change. So for example, any status that you pick, the color will change to that status, right? So for example, delivery green, so let's change to green. So for example, here it's green, right? So let's say we'll do in transit for this one, so it's yellow, or actually let's do booked because here it's already yellow, so you can see. So we'll do this as booked, for example, the loaded date. So let's say we'll load tomorrow. We'll deliver this to load origin would be Portland, Oregon. Delivery date would be 8/6, so that's 1 day. It will be to Seattle, Washington. The invoice number, let's say we do an example. Okay, load number, we'll do an example. And then PU number, we'll do an example as well. And then select broker, we select any broker here, and then rate, let's say 500. Okay, and you can put any notes. I'll just put sample notes. Cannot spell here. Sample notes. Let's do short haul as an example. Okay, and then you can click add load, and this load would automatically be added to the top, so you don't have to scroll all the way down to add your new load every time, right? So you click add load, this thing will automatically add that information. You can see it's already added here. And if you want to add another load, you can just click this and add another load, right? If you don't want to, you can just click cancel. All right, so as you can see, whatever we've entered into that box or that form, it automatically grabbed that data and paste that information here at the very top, right? So everything that we've entered, it's here. And so the nice thing about this is, like, a few days later, if you've delivered, you can come here and make the change, right? You can change it to green as well. So, if you need to make any changes after the fact, you can come here and edit it as well on the form, on the table itself. And then the other nice thing about this is you can see it has mini dashboard here, so it'll tell you the load revenue, the status count, the load count and the percentage, and the load count here as well. So for example, you want to filter status, right? So you just want to look at book status. You can see all these book status, we have 5. So see 2, 4, 5. So you can see that's why it says 5, and there's 100% here, obviously. And then the total load revenue is, let's see, the sum here is 15,300, which matches here. So let's say you want to look at booked, canceled, and delivered, and you can see it just shows you or sum up the data based on what you filtered, right? So that's what I'm trying to show you here is all this information here, this mini dashboard, it just shows data based on what you filtered, so which is nice. So let's say you selected everything again, it shows you the summary of all the data that you filtered. You can filter by status, you can filter by driver. Let's say you want to see how's Alex doing, right? You can see he has 12,500 in load revenue. These are the statuses. He has 3 loads, right? You can also select by date as well, right? So it's very neat. So if this is something you're interested in, again, check out the link in the description, and we do customization. So if you're a trucking business, you have a different set of workflow, or you need a different headers here or other information that you like to add, please reach out and we do customization. So thank you so much for watching.